See these showers, snow showers over central Montana. Those are headed our way, but the majority of them are going to be confined to North Dakota. There are winter weather advisories and even a winter storm watch in effect for some areas in northern Minnesota. They're expecting up to 6 to possibly 8 inches of snowfall with this. By tomorrow morning, this thermal ridge is going to start to build right back in. With it, all of that warm air going to continue to advect up into the northern plains, and throughout the day tomorrow, this next low pressure system going to be approaching from the southwest. Now this one may bring us some rainfall overnight. Well, I heard from a little birdie through our News Center 1 Facebook that it's someone's anniversary today. Not just any anniversary, but their 65th anniversary. Happy anniversary, Earl and Laura. You got married back on 1947. So a long time ago, and I hope your love is still just as strong. And you built that there in Belle Fourche where you got married. It was a beautiful day, I'm sure, a beautiful fall day, and it's setting up to be another nice day in Belle Fourche. 68 degrees underneath sunny skies. Those winds from the southwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Nice. Now temperatures back into those seasonal 60s with another round of some moisture Friday and Saturday. You're watching News Center 1 today. We'll be right back. Evening hours, that high pressure going to continue to settle in, and as that does so, going to create that tight pressure gradient in the northern half of the state. So it is going to remain breezy overnight tonight and all the way through tomorrow. This is by tomorrow morning at this time. Could see those sustained winds anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour. So we'll most likely be watching some wind advisories throughout tomorrow morning. I don't know about you, but this fall weather certainly has fishing on my mind. That's why later on I'll be headed over to Lake Oahe to catch some nice big walleye, and on my way going to be traveling through today's custom cast city. Union Center going to be a chilly day and a cloudy day. We're primarily going to see that in northwestern South Dakota and the northern hills. In fact, let's look at the expected snow accumulation. It's hard to believe that just yesterday we were talking about how dry September was. And thank you, Danielle, and good morning to those of you that are just waking up with us here at News Center 1 today. Well, much needed moisture has worked its way through the Black Hills overnight, and actually looking at your TrueView Titan radar, had some snow once again build through the hills, and that actually picked up quite a bit in some places in the highest elevations of the northern hills. But it is a quick moving system continuing to push down to the southeast of us this morning, turning into rain, even a few mixed in little pieces of sleet with midnight. By tomorrow morning, we showed you earlier on the model, maybe a few lingering showers. Certainly going to be an interesting night here in the Weather Center, but this active weather here to stay. And again, we're going to see some more on Friday. We'll take a better look at that coming up later on. But now, Danielle, back to you. Yeah, well, you're not going to want to put away those winter jackets just yet. It's quite the cold morning. I'm sure you'll notice that when you're headed out, and about 26 degrees out at the airport. Now, luckily, those winds are much calmer this morning, so those wind chills not near as significant as they were yesterday, but it is cold, so please keep that in mind. Even in some places in the Black Hills, we're seeing some of those low 30s, 30 degrees in the Lee Deadwood area. A little bit warmer up towards Belle Fourche at about 36, and Spearfish starting out at a mild 41 degrees down towards the southern hills. We're seeing those widespread 30s and low 40s coming into the map here. Now looking at your current temperatures elsewhere, kind of cool off towards east of the river, 27 in Sioux Falls, 36 in Omaha, and also down in Denver. We're all seeing pretty uniform temperatures because we're all underneath the influence of the same high pressure system. That high pressure system giving us nothing but sunshine this morning. Clear skies ahead. That system that moved through here yesterday completely shifted down towards the southeast, bringing some showers across the lower Mississippi River Valley this morning. Now for us, there's that high pressure system. It has slid down to the south of us. Now for that reason, we're going to see this clockwise circulation continue to advect in that very warm southwesterly air. And when we combine that with this thermal ridge that's building in here ahead of this next low pressure system, going to be a warm day. In fact, temperatures over 20 degrees warmer than yesterday afternoon's high temperatures. That cold front going to work through the area later on tonight, though. With it, those winds are going to be switching out of the north, and we're going to see a little bit of instability. A few very light snow showers could start to come into the picture later on in the higher elevations of the Black Hills, and this is also going to make it hard to warm up a whole lot tomorrow. And when we combine that with this cool Canadian high pressure that's settling down into the area, going to continue on with this roller coaster ride back down to those 40s for highs tomorrow. We'll see that looking at your model today. We're going to get to those upper 60s and low 70s, just a tad bit above normal where we should be for this time of year. By tonight, with those clouds moving in and with those warm conditions today, not going to be quite as cold. A fairly mild night in those 30s and low 40s, but not going to warm up a whole lot tomorrow. Only going to be maxing out in those 40s and 30s yet again for your Thursday. Now let's backtrack and talk about today's beautiful weather. The Black Hills going to be gorgeous fall-like day. Temperatures in those 60s in the higher elevations, and a little bit more mild while you'll get to about 73 degrees. All of us underneath the influence of that southwesterly flow and those mostly sunny skies. Now looking at your extended forecast, it is going to be much cooler, 47 for your Thursday, but don't worry, those 70s returning on Friday.